This is Gary Guyman with the Dominate the Day podcast. The purpose of this podcast is to help you get 1% better in your business, provide clarity, and give you some ideas that will help you grow your business. If you're ready to dominate the day, let's go.
Dominate the day, that's what we're about to do. If you don't want to dominate, then this podcast ain't for you. But if you are, then keep listening, cause every single damn day, the mission is to dominate. You already know we're here to dominate the day. So if you want to dominate every day, then let's go, it's time to grow. This is another episode of Dominate the Day.
It's Friday. Forget about it Friday. Forget about it Friday. Man, today's the day I can talk about any fucking thing I want to talk about. I'm going to talk about something today that I'm going to go down and give you some story time. So we're recording this right after Memorial Day. So just had a long Memorial Day weekend. Some of you know, some of you don't know. Last October, I bought a boat. Love it. A lot of good fun. It's a Yamaha jet boat. So I've owned a boat with a prop before. The jet boats, they bring a lot of pros. The pros are bigger layouts. So, I have a 24-foot. So a 24-foot jet boat actually has more room than a 24-foot prop boat, unless you're getting into like a ski or wake boat. I think we can hold up to 12 people, to where a 24-foot prop would probably be about 10. It's cool technology. You're basically driving a 24-foot jet ski is what it is. But that also comes with its own problems, and so you got to do some modifications and things like that. And we've gotten most of those modifications fixed. But I bought a boat that was used. It's 8 years old. It had low hours on the engine, which was great. But what I've come to find out is the low hours, 142 I think when I bought it, or 148 when I bought it. The low hours meant that they didn't use the fucking boat. I mean, they were using this boat barely 20 hours a year. I've already put 20 hours on it this year, okay? But because they weren't using the boat's sad. The boat has things, a boat cover, primarily. There's some leather, rubber straps as well. Those kind of things that they can do what's called dry rotting. So we decide we're going to go to Norris Lake, which about 3.5 hours south of where we live. It's in Tennessee, right across the line from Kentucky. So we drive south, and we get about an hour away from our house, which is Georgetown, and I have a bow cover and a cockpit cover that are snap-on covers, and the bow cover has decided that it is going to rip in half, which is awesome. That's fucking awesome when your cover rips in half. So we pull over at the gas station, and I begin to get out and look at it, and I realize not only is the bow cover ripped to shreds, the cockpit cover is ripped to shreds. So we take both covers off, throw them away because they're useless. We secure everything inside the boat, and we proceed to go to the lake. Make it to the lake, put the boat in that night. We go for dinner. We get out. Wake up the next morning, Sunday morning, because we went down on a Saturday. Wake up the next morning, Sunday morning, raring to go. We had a couple friends with us. We go out. We're riding around for about an hour, hour and a half. We go to this cove. Hey, do you guys want a tube? I just bought a brand new 3-seater tube. You can either sit or ride in it on your knees. So, yeah, let's tube, blah, blah, blah. I blow the tube up. We put the tube out. And I don't have a wake tower yet. So my rope attaches at the back of the boat above the ski platform. If you have a wake tower, it attaches to the wake tower, and the rope stays out of the water. So I don't have a wake tower yet. It's on order. We should have it in the next week or so. But right now I didn't. So we're attaching the rope at the back, and I read where with a jet boat you create so much wake that you'll drown the people on the tube if you don't use what's called a booster ball. So I bought a booster ball. Basically what happens is you go 25 feet of a rope to the booster ball, and then you go 25 feet of rope from the ball to the tube. The booster ball is inflated. It's like a big-ass beach ball, and it keeps the rope above the water. It's genius. It's pretty fucking awesome. So we're in an area where there's a lot of crap, and I have jet inlets that sucks in crap when you start the boat, and that can clog your jet. And so the way to fix that is to flush the jet by putting it in reverse. So we go a little bit on the tube, and I noticed that I got some clogs, so I need to flush the jet. Well, I look on the water and I see the rope. It is wrapped around to the front of the boat because we got turned around, but I know it's not anywhere, close to the jet, I think. So I put it into reverse to flush the jets. And guess where the rope goes? In the fucking jets. Well, it went in one jet, not both, one jet. That basically started a 2-hour process of us trying to get the rope out of the jet, off the turbine. Wasn't happening, wasn't working, so we limped back to the marina. I have 2 engines that have 1 engine for each jet. So our starboard engine was down, but the port engine wasn't, so we limped back. We got like 9 people, 1,500 pounds on board. It's not going very quickly on 1 engine. You can't plane out on 1 engine with that much weight. If we could have planed out, we probably would have hit about 25, but no, we were doing about fucking 9 to 11 miles an hour on Norris Lake. It was a lot of fun. So our drive back to the marina, we get back to the marina, and this is how strong Yamaha engines are. The motherfucker was tacking 7,000 RPMs and it never overheated. Genius. So we get it out of the water, we trailer it, and we have a person who I call the fucking man with us, and another guy who pulls up, how to remove the jet, all that jazz. Hey, I think we can do this. So us 3, we go to Walmart because that was the closest place that had tools. We bought all the tools that we needed. We go out to the parking lot. Within 45 minutes, we had the jet removed and a piece of rope that was about 20 feet. But also on my impeller was a piece of wood that was jammed onto the blade and wasn't coming off. See, I docked my boat in the Ohio River, and ever since we first took it out this year, I've had problems with that right jet not giving me full power. Well, that's fucking why. That piece of wood was jammed on there. So we fix it. Sunday we go out for about 5 or 6 hours, tubing, great time. It was a blast. Load the boat on the trailer to come home. Remember, I don't have a fucking cover. So we take everything out of the boat. I make sure all the seat cushions are secured. We take off. I get about 45 minutes north. I pull over because we haven't ate lunch yet, and it's about 3:30, 4 o'clock, so we're hungry. Pull over. When I pull over, a semi-truck pulls up behind me and said, hey, you have a cushion on the middle of 75. A fucking cushion that I had strapped, locked down, blew out, and by the time we drove back and came to it, it was foam and vinyl. It was really nice. So I had to buy a cushion this week. I already had gotten a tower ordered, so that's coming. But they always say the best days of boat ownership are the day you buy it and the day you own it. Now, I'm not that cynical because I love boating and love being on the water. But I tell you what, this weekend, it made me get really close to that best day of buying and owning a boat. You know now that one of my hobbies, passions, especially going forward, is being on the lake, and we have a lot of time planned on the fucking lake. That's my Forget About It Friday. Let me know what your passions are. Leave us a message. Love to talk to you. Let's dominate the day.
Dominate the day, that's what we're about to do. If you don't wanna dominate, then this podcast ain't for you. But if you are, then keep listening, cause every single damn day, the mission is to dominate. You already know we're here to dominate the day. So if you wanna dominate every day, then let's go, it's time to grow. This is another episode of Dominate the Day.